Bienvenido. Welcome, I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm going to wait a little bit just to see if some people wander in before starting. But, like I said, maybe just chat a little bit. Like, how's your day going? Anyone who pops in, or, if you see this later, you could leave it as 3 emojis. I saw it a while ago. I thought that was such a fun idea. So I want to see 3 emojis to describe how your week has gone. Yes, it is in the beginning of the week, but I'm saying throughout like the last 7 days. What have you been up to? What did you do this past weekend? Just drop those 3 emojis, and later I would love to guess to see what you did. And then if you want, you could tell me what it is after I guess, or not. Just leave it as a mystery for me. But yeah, like, okay. So last time I was doing a fakemon. Someone suggested, hey, why don't you do like a fun fakemon? And I was like, okay. So I started. I did not finish it, and then someone else said, why don't you do like a 3-stager? I'm like, okay, that sounds really fun. But okay, actually before that, just I'm gonna chat a little bit, I guess. Obviously I like to say my dailies. I go for my walk. Normally because I live in Florida, normally I like going for walks near the beach, but I did not. I actually found a really nice park. Now, I love how in this area where I live, because I'm so used to living in the city. In the city, you don't really see too much wildlife, but at these parks that are in these beaches and all this stuff, I see so many fun and exotic animals. So like today I saw a tortoise just hanging out next to a trail. I'm like, that is so neat. I don't know, like maybe for someone who like has been around the city so long, it's like a novelty to me. It's like, oh wow, this is so interesting, and I don't see this every day. Maybe someone else who lives in like a rural area, they're like, oh, that's not a big deal. I see that all the time. I'm like, all right, it's fine. I still think it's really neat, and I love animals. But yes, okay. So how about I start, or I guess we start, since it's me and Ghost over here. He hasn't really done anything. He's just waiting for me to stop yapping. But yeah, okay. So I don't know. And okay, so if you've never seen me, oh, why is this so off? Look at it. I have to fix that later. But for now, it works, and I'm not going to complain that his hand is a little off from the drawing. I will see how to fix that later, but for now, it'll work. I'm not going to stress about it. Even though internally I'm screaming like, why is I've played with this so many times. Anyways. But yeah, okay. So also, I guess if you don't know who I am, if it's first time seeing me in like a later on recording, I am, well, I guess I'm Oni Boi. Like I said, I'm your favorite hobby tourist. But I am actually making a game. Yeah, I'm making a game. I love games. I do. I love games so much. Obviously, you could tell I love Pokemon since I'm making a Fakemon today. So I'm heavily inspired by Pokemon, so I'm making a monster taming game. But you're like, well, what's the big deal? There's a bunch of monster taming games. What's your take? Well, my take is it's heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. And because I'm Cuban descent, my parents are Cuban. I grew up with Cuban culture, even though I was born in the US. It's still part of my culture, and I love it. But yeah, so the game is heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. So you go island to island, helping people and helping creatures, and the creatures, they help you out too. And I thought it'd be a really fun thing. If you're interested in that, I'd stream on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, I'd show like a little bit of my game. It's still early on, but I was thinking maybe tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Tomorrow I will maybe show a little bit in-game. Just haven't shown in-game in a bit. Like, not too much has changed, but I have some I could maybe share. I think it'll be fun, or people will enjoy at least. We'll see. But I guess now I'll have Ghost draw. Yeah, okay. since he's just chilling. Okay, so then, yes, he already did the highlights, I guess. There we go. Look at that. Already looking so fun. I love it. See, I'm actually surprised. I mean, I guess I was about to say I'm surprised that Pokemon hasn't done an owl like this. You know, where it's like based on the Japanese. I can never pronounce it, but it's like Durama, where it's like the little. It's like a little guy. Well, it's actually based on what's it called, a monk, who was wrapped in a blanket. I'm not gonna go into like the details of why he was wrapped in a blanket. If you're very curious, you could look it up. But it has like some maybe not the nicest imagery, but he is a monk. I guess he became like a Buddha, if I remember correctly. You know, if actually anyone knows, you can leave in the comments. That would be great. I don't remember. I read it a while ago, like years ago. But I was just remembering, oh, that'd be a really cute owl. Because it literally looks like a little owl guy. And I think it'll be interesting because since it's supposed to have one eye filled in and one eye where it's blank. And the point of it is you're supposed to fill it in. Then the bottom, you write like some kind of goal you want in life. And then as soon as you complete that goal, you fill in the eye. Then it ends up being like throughout life you have a collection of these. So I imagine if it was like a fakemon, it would have, let me think, what would it be? Definitely psychic. Definitely a psychic type. But I wouldn't want to be flying. I think that'd be really boring. Maybe like a fire psychic would be really interesting. So okay, so I was saying, but yeah, so I just thought it'd be like a really easy owl. You know, and then like evolve it into maybe more of like a monk. That would be actually really interesting. But yeah, look at that. It's already not terrible looking, right? Or am I just like imagining that it's nice? Okay, and then what is this? Oh, this was just the sketch. No, okay. Next, what I want to do, or we want to do. So Ghost, he is going to do the. What is he gonna do? Oh, I know. Let's do the lines. Let's change the line color. Let's go with this. Oh, that is humongous. No, this is what we're doing. Yeah, look at that. Already changing it up drastically. No. Do I want it that big? Do we want it that big? No, let's see. Okay, so yes, we're doing this. Doing a little bit here. You know, it's already changing how it looks. Like, yes, we could do it the typical, you know, the way that Pokemon does it. Like, I could try doing that. It wouldn't bother me trying it, but I don't know. I'm more interested in doing my own style, or I guess our own style of art. You know, I think it's more fun. There's so many people too who are like, oh, I'm gonna do it the Pokemon style, or if it's not the Pokemon style, it's not good. I'm like, well, I have my own game and I'm making its own style, so I guess it's a little closer to the style how I draw or how we draw. And then let's do this. We go with a dog. You're like, eh? Yes. So this is how I like to do my highlights. I like grabbing the shadows and then using that to go on the line of the what's it called? Like over the lines of the highlights. I think it gives an interesting look to it. Yeah, and then actually, should I do it here too? Nah. We'll do the pink. No, not that either. What should we do with these lines? I feel like we should do something. Maybe we should do the gray. What do you think? The gray looks alright? I think it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look the best, but it doesn't look awful either. let's look. How does that look? Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Now that I look at it on like my other monitor, it is farther away, also different color. It doesn't look too bad, right? It's just not me, just like, yeah, I think it is. It looks fine. So now we have these. Oh, I'm not done. Or we're not done. You gotta blend it. Yeah, look at that. Already looking so good. I'm pretty happy with this. And then let's give it, I don't know why Pokemon doesn't always do this, but I'm a big fan of what's it called? Like rim lights. I don't know if you know what rim lights are, but I'm gonna add some. Let's go with some bright green rim lights. Look at that. That's gonna be fun, fun, fun. Look at that. Little rim lights. It's like almost like a, what's it called? This imaginary light source. It's only lighting up the shadows. I think it just adds to it like a weird fun imagery to it. What is this? No, I think we're gonna do white in here. Yeah, look at that. That's so fun. Okay, I think that's gonna be the first stage, right? I think it looks all right. I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know, I'm not hating it. When I look, I'm like, yeah, this is hey, welcome in Louisville, Florida. Great to see you again. Yeah, we're just continuing what we were doing last time. Last time we were doing this first stage Fakemon, and someone said to make it oh, actually no, they said a 2-stager. I was about to say a 3-stager, but no, they said a 2-stager. So we're gonna do another one of these. I'm going to, oh, actually I'm not done with this. I like, there's like another step I like doing. If anyone knows how to do this in Clip Studio, because like I've drawn with Clip Studio, but I wouldn't say that I've like how can I say, I haven't like, I don't know all the tricks, the tips and tricks. So if anyone, you know, they know the tips and tricks, please share. But I like doing this thing where I'll duplicate it. You know, so we'll duplicate this here. And then with the doubled version, I like flattening it. You know, I like making it all flat. But I know in like Adobe, they have like this thing where you're able to flatten everything at once. But I didn't see that option here, you know? Well, anyway, so I flattened it. And now I like doing this. If I go to the blur, so I'm gonna blur it up a little bit. And you're like, what are you doing? Yes, so I wanna blur it up. Let's go to, what do you think, like 20? Let's blur it up to like 20. Yeah, about 20. So you're like, okay, that looks weird and blurry. Yeah, I know, hold up. We're gonna reduce the opacity on it, and now check it out. Now that looks kind of fun. I like it. I don't know about you, but I like it. And let's name this. Let's actually, I'm just gonna call it Owl. Owl 01. Oops, 012. I don't even know where that 2 came from. All right, let's check that out. So look at that. So we got this little owl. I like it. Now let's duplicate it. Okay, I know you're like, why you duplicate it? Just bear with me. I'm gonna duplicate this one. Oh, okay. And now let's make it tiny. Just to keep it as reference for the other one. Right? Okay. Keep it there. Then, so we have owl, you know, the little tiny owl. Owl 1. Now let's do an owl 2. Okay, so for the owl 2 sense, it's gonna be based on the monk. So we're already thinking, so this one's gonna be fire psychic. I thought that would be really fun. So for the monk, what could we do? What? I'm thinking, let's go with, so I actually like going instead of pure black when I sketch. I don't know if you saw this. I like doing, like we like doing this. Okay, so now let's go, or maybe I should look at decidui. I think because I was thinking, what owls are there? So let's do like a quick look of like decidui, right? I know you're like, decidui, yes. Pokemon. Owl. Yeah, I know. You're like, what? Are you not? Why are you not ready, Oni and Ghost? Well, we'll see. Hold up. I'm gonna look for decidui. Oh, it's cute, but no. I mean, it just when you look up Pokemon owls, there's so many people who do owls, but most of them like ice owls. If you, I recommend it. Go into like Pinterest, put in like owls or whatever, and you'll find a ton of ice type owls. So many people like the snow owls. I mean, I love them. They look beautiful. Owls are one of my favorite animals. Top 3 definitely, but like those 3 like jumble around, you know. And I'm still looking for a decidui. I know you're like, what? You're not showing nothing. I know. Owl, Pokemon, decidui, because that's the one I want. I want to look at decidui. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna grab a decidui. Copy. Let's throw them in here. Okay, I'm gonna use this guy as reference. It don't think it's gonna be like an actual decidui. I'm not thinking that. You know, like I don't want to make it like, oh, a Hisuian decidui or whatever. I'm not that. I just want to see like a longer owl. But I'm thinking for it, we should do, well, because it's a monk, right? So what do you think? What are we thinking? Should it keep it the kneeling? You know, where it's like on the ground, or you know where it's, or like should it just be like wrapped up in his wing? I think that could be kind of interesting, right? Or am I like totally off base? I'm thinking that could be really fun. Let's see. Let's mess around with this, okay? Okay, I'm gonna lock this in. Put it up here with the hippogriff. I don't know if you saw the hippogriff. We did that one a while ago, and it was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was another suggestion. Someone was like, "Hey, you should do a hippogriff." I was like, "Sure." I haven't drawn a hippogriff in like, I don't even remember the last time I drew one. Probably, I don't know. Actually, I don't think I ever. That was like probably the first time fully drawing a hippogriff. Like I maybe like doodled one, but I hadn't actually. No, that was a lie. I just remembered I did do one for my game. I did it, but then I ended up scrapping it for something else. Anyways, you're probably like tired of me rambling, just want to see me do some art, right? Okay, let's go back into doing art. Let's do. Okay, so we're gonna go with. So it's gonna be like kneeling, right? Like a sitting. I'm thinking like a sitting pose. Kind of like this thing, like it's sitting, and then we'll do. So I'm thinking having like the wing wrap around the body. You know, like the wing is like, it's like the blanket. Going more into like the actual person, you know? I don't know if you understand what I mean. And I was thinking having like the one arm loose or out. Oh, that, yeah. Let's do the one arm, like the one wing out. And we'll maybe we could do, okay, I'm like, I know you're like, what are you doing? Yes, I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. So I'm thinking the one out. No, see, I don't like that though. Let's scrap it. Hold up. I'm thinking. So let's go. Okay, I'm thinking like here. Okay, let's start with the ball, just to keep it concise. And I'm thinking for the owl, it's gonna be like an old man-esque, and then wrap it up, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're doing this. We're going with the owl shape. You're like, oh, it doesn't look like anything like an owl. I know. Calm down. Okay, so I'm thinking it's like a wrapped. Because I really like the concept of it being wrapped up. You're like, this is a mess. I know. We're not doing this properly. Or we are doing it, but okay, so it's gonna be like wrapped. This is like the one wing. And let's do, I'm thinking it's something like that. Where it's gonna be like wrapped up. And then have, okay, so we have, I think I would love to see this in 3D. I was just like, in my mind, I'm like imagining this thing. And I'm trying to picture it. You know, so he's holding on, like he's wrapping around. So I'm thinking, should it have like the hands, like this guy? Where has like the little hands? Should I do that? Or it's like the short feathers are like the hands. I think that might portray it more that it's wrapping itself. Right? Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be wrapping itself. And then, oh, should it be double wrapping, like one over the other? Oh, I think that's gonna look really weird if I double wrap it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep the other one out. Yeah, we're gonna keep the second one out. And then we're gonna do kind of like a 3. So this one's gonna be like the thumb, kind of. Yeah. Like this is like the thumb, this is the feather, the other 2 finger feathers. Yeah, look at that. See, this is already starting to look interesting, like the concept. And obviously we would flesh it out. But so, okay, I'm thinking that, and then, so he had, does the original one, oh, I should probably, I know, you're just going back and forth with this stuff, yes? Yeah, I know. Hold up. Japanese, Durama. They do have a mustache. That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, do they have mustaches? That is perfect. That they do have little mustaches. Oh, that's what I was wondering about. I'm like, okay. I was like, what do they have? Okay, so, well, it's funny because I didn't even find what I really want. Oh, it's what is this called? It is called a Durama. Okay, so they do have little mustaches. That's okay. And they have like the crazy eyebrows too, looking at it. Or at least some do. See, that's one thing I love about this. Like Japanese stuff is so unique, their designs. Okay, there's like a bunch of different ones, but they usually have a mustache. I'm gonna say we're gonna put the mustache and the crazy eyebrows, just because it's gonna add to it. So let's go with, so we're gonna do like this shape, I'm thinking. Right? Yeah. Oh, and then maybe, since it has both, we'll have both eyes open. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. And then I think some owls, I've seen them, they'll have like the, so okay, so it was like this, and then the owl will do like let's add it maybe way over here. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. I'm already loving this. Yay, I'm already liking this design, this concept. Okay, look at this. This is gonna be like a very fun. Oh wait, should I maybe make the beak go over, almost looking like a nose? Yeah, okay, we're doing that. we're doing that for the gang, or for this mon. And then the eyes, I'm gonna say, let's go with the sleepy eyes. And then let's go with these crazy looking. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we're gonna do like this. So now it looks like an old man. I'm actually really liking this concept already. Oh, hold up. We're doing. I don't think the original has cane, but I just thought that would be such a fun concept. Since we're doing a fire psychic type, going full into this this cane, I actually really like this concept. Hold up. We're doing the cane. I originally didn't think of that, but now it's turning into this. Should it be? I think a lot of times they have it angry eyes. I don't know if it should be angry or maybe. What do you guys think? I mean, I know there's no, like, there are some people I think they're just lurking, which is fine. You don't have to talk. Oh yeah, I like this way more already. Oh, look how fun this is. Now it looks almost mysterious. Ooh, okay. And then let's go with, and I'm not, oh, look at that. And the fluffy feathers giving it like this look. Yes, look at this. And actually these lines, like the feather lines, work so well. Because I don't know if you've seen these things, they have the little lines on them. Actually, hold up. No, I know what we're doing. Because a lot of times they have the lines, right? But in the middle, they'll have like a shape. Like usually it's like a kanji. I'm thinking, hold up, we're doing a kanji on the feathers. But what is that fire kanji? If you know what I'm talking about? Pokemon uses it sometimes, where it's kind of like this. I don't want to just ruin it, but it's something like this. I'm gonna go. Who has? I'm trying to remember what Pokemon has that fire kanji. Someone does. What? Okay, I think maybe these like little fuses almost. You know what I'm talking about? Like these are gonna be like little fuses. And then let's go with intense eyes. Oh, I like these. The black eyes. So it's not so they're doing like these full eyes. Ooh, it looks creepy almost. Yeah, he's starting to look menacing. I don't know if he's like, no, I think the eyes took away too much. Let's keep these eyes like this. Just because like I feel like by doing that I made it a little too dark looking and not friendly enough. Because Pokemon, they're allowed to look angry or goofy or whatever, but since we said this is a Pokemon, fakemon, we're not doing like an actual Pokemon, but I still would like to keep the theme that Pokemon likes to do, where everything's kind of friendly looking. They're allowed to look mean or something, but they have to be cute at the same time. You know, it's very interesting. Like they're like, oh, it has to have something goofy about it. So right now he's looking neat, but I feel like he's missing a goofy factor. You know, so let's see. Actually, maybe the eyebrows. Let's change the eyebrows a bit. Make them a little more goofy. Let's go more like these little blocky ones, I'm thinking. And then, see, I think this doesn't look too bad. I don't know, like this looks interesting. It looks like a nose, which is supposed to be. It's like supposed to be like a fake nose at a distance. You know, like if you looked at it from far away, you might think this is a nose, which I want you to think it's a nose. Should I add like a wispy beard? No, I don't like that. Okay, so I'm thinking we need a symbol here. Oh, I was gonna look. Who has it? I would love to know Pokemon fire symbol. Who has it? Am I thinking? Oh, you know who it is? Who I'm thinking of? I think it's Pyroar, right? It's the lion. Let's see. Okay. Lion Pokemon. Let's see. Lion Pokemon. I think it's Pyroar is the one. That's not it. Is this yes, okay. Pyroar has this symbol where it looks kind of like this, and it goes like this, and then it goes like this. So it's like kind of like this thing going on. I don't think it goes like in the actual one. So it looks kind of like a star. So I was on the right track. I don't know if that looks right. But I mean, I imagine it'd be on each wing. On each wing, it would have this symbol. You know, so I'm imagining it would have to look kind of like this to look right. But even then, I'm kind of like not sold on it. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sold on this. Maybe I could do like a mystical swirl, right? That'd be interesting. I think that's not too bad. I think that's okay. So it looks kind of fire-like, but it's not fire. Yeah, okay, we're gonna keep this. But let's do, maybe make it like chunkier. The end, what do you think? Oh, okay, I'm kind of liking this. Yeah, this is like a really fun character. I'm getting this like fun character from this guy. And then what else? You know, sometimes they have these things will have the Durama will have something. I'm trying to think what they usually have. I mean, the one I have like a little one here on my desk. It's like a little one. He doesn't have much on him. He's very simple. He has like these little lines like this one has. That's why I wanted this. I don't know what it would look like when it opens up, but I think this is pretty fun, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's do. I don't know if this is too much, like too much going on, but I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. I think this is the direction we're going. And it gives, oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. A little smaller. And then we're going to add these little wisps. Ooh, yes, we're going to add wisps. We're going to add some little wisps. I'm thinking, like a little fiery wisp. That's like way too uniform. It shouldn't look like that. Hold up. We're gonna do one over here, and then like one over here. Yeah, hold up. No. One. Okay, I think that's a little better, right? And then we'll make it like this. Nope. And then yeah, we're gonna do like these. We're gonna give it like this fake swirl imagery into it. Something like that. And oh, we can do no, I don't like that. What do you think? I'm thinking do like these. Should we even give them faces? Maybe not. Now let's scrap that. Okay, I think this is kind of fun. Yeah, okay, I think this is we're gonna go with, right? So here's okay, let's do the color. It's obviously going to keep a lot of these colors. Let's just put the colors down for now. And let's go with, nope. Okay, so this is going to be, so the way I'm imagining this, it's going to be a lot of red. Because it's still keeping the Durama imagery. Let's just go all of it red for now, and then I'm gonna start adding in the other colors on top of it. Yeah. So let's do this. But let's do this. See, this is such a I love doing art I would love to have more time to do it, like on stream, just because like I have like a, you know, I have a daughter and I have other stuff, so I can't just like stream whenever, you know, because like my office space is just in the living room, so I'm occupying the living room while I'm doing this. So I don't have much time. I would love to be able to stream more often and just like share everything. And I might actually start doing like working on my game, because I've been sharing my game, but I haven't been like working on it on stream. Just because I was like, well, I'm gonna be like so focused on my game, I don't know if I'm able to chat much. But I think I might. How's that? I'm thinking soon. Soon I will try it. Okay, so this is the other thing I want to do. So I was thinking to make it feel different. The hand is gonna be like this whiter color, and then the inside of the wing would be this white also. So whenever he's opening up his wings, you're like, oh, look at that. So it actually feels like an arm, not a part of this. So yeah, see, and then let's go back with this. Let's go with the face. And you're like, what? Yes, I know. I'm thinking it'll go like this, right? Not terrible looking so far. Especially at a distance, you look at him like, oh, it's interesting looking. And then let's go with the gray nose. I know, very unique. Or, well, gray beak. But it's reading nose at first glance. That's what I wanted. I wanted to read as a nose. And let's go with the eyes, the yellow. Look at this. And then let's go with the yellow. Ooh, look at that. Look, from a distance, it really does read as like an angry, wizardy looking man, right? You look at him over here, it looks like a little wizard dude. But then you look at him here like, oh, it's not. It's an owl. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that is neat. I love that when they do that, you know, designs. Like from one distance, you'll read one thing, and then from other, it's a different thing. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I'm really enjoying. Oh, I'm gonna steal this color. Should it be like this, or should it be like a burnt, ashy color? Right? What do you guys think? Should I make it more ashy, like burnt? I'm thinking I might. Just because it'll be really interesting looking. Yeah, I might try that. Hold up, let's go with. Yeah, so it'll be like maybe like the fire comes from here. Oh yeah, so it'll be like kind of like who does that? There's a starter, a fox. The name is on the tip of my brain. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like it's right there, where it uses the stick as a wand, like for fire stuff. I was just imagining that right now. I'm like, oh yeah, a little bit like that would be cool. Where this is, it has all its like fire magic or whatever. Okay, let's go with the eye and the eyes. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is so. Yeah, I think at first glance, you look this. It looks like a little old dude, right? I think that's what I want. When I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that just feels right. Hold on, let's do, just for the fun of it. Oh no, actually the opposite, right? No, it would be the top bottom. I don't know why I thought it was the opposite for a moment. Maybe because of Ghost. Ghost is like dark in the middle and then light on the outside because he's all ghosty. But anyways, okay, so I think we have the rough down. I think it's not too bad looking, right? What do you guys think? Am I like just imagining, or this rough looks really fun? Yeah, I'm thinking it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm enjoying this guy. Yeah, because like his feet are hidden in this. There would be feet, obviously. But I just thought it'd be fun since the actual character is wrapped up that you wouldn't see his feet. So imagining Yeah, he looks pretty silly. Like, not silly. Like, he looks like he could be a friend, but like more like how Drampa is a friend. You know? Where Drampa is that, like, oh, it's like the grandpa. I'm like, okay, yes, I like this. So let's actually hold up. Let's erase a little bit of this. Now look in the eyebrows, like a little too big. Right? It's not just me. When I looked at him, I'm like, hold up, his eyebrows are a little, because his head is tilted. Yeah, okay. Let's go with, there we go. Look at that. That looks so fun. Yeah, okay, we're gonna combine them and lighten it up. I don't need to use the sigil. I mean, I love you. I really do. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I should steal these things that the sigil has. You're like, steal? Yes. Look. Yeah, okay, already that looks significantly better. And then let's go. Yeah, because this is smooth. It looks fine, but I think it does look a lot better when it's not smooth. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do like the semi-spiky effect. Yeah, look at that. That's interesting looking. I think it reads pretty well. What about you guys? You think it's reading good? It's reading well? Yeah, I think it looks neat. It's definitely neat, at least. Maybe not like the best, but it's neat. And that's what we're here for. We're here to make neat stuff. All right, now let's go back here, line it up. Yep, that looks good. And then go into the dark lines. Okay, where should we start? You know, it's funny because everyone says never start at the eyes. You're not supposed to start at the eyes. I know you're not. We're not going to. We're going to start at the beak. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Okay, hold up. Oh yeah, oh my god. Yeah, okay, so I'm thinking, that was another thing I wanted to ask people. But like, no one's in here right now, or at least no one's chatting, which is fine. But I was thinking, should I, instead of doing fakemon or other art, because I want to do other art, I want to do like fakemon, maybe like some Digimon, stuff like that. Would you guys rather see that? Or would you rather see my stuff? Like me create my own stuff? You know, for my game. Because that was an option I was thinking. Should I design stuff for my game with you guys? You know, or like, or you guys just want to see like a recommended, like where I'm asking you guys, hey, what do you want me to draw? And then you guys tell me. Were you more interested in that, or you want to see my own original stuff? Because I'm open to both. And like there's a bunch of characters that I haven't drawn, you know, for my game, that I've had, or I have sketches for, you know, or like I have just a written, because like I said, my game's heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. So I have like a lot of just like, oh, it's based on a story, or it's based on a myth, like a myth, or it's based on a deity or something like that. Because it's based on heavily on Orisha specifically, and Taino mythology, like stories and Yoruba and all that religion. So I think it'll be really interesting. I think people are gonna really enjoy it. And like if you've seen my channel, you've probably seen some of the stuff I did, like Fervent not that long ago, or what's it called, Glupa the Aromi. I shared Jamito. I've shared a few, and if you go on my website, there's even more stuff there you could check out. So for this, should it just be next to it? I think it should. I'm thinking it shouldn't be like directly attached to it, or should it? I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure if it should be attached like the mustache, because I did it. But when I look at it now, I'm like, should it be part of it? Or should it be more like almost like a feather? Because I know like some owls will have like the feathers just hanging off the cheeks. You know what I'm talking about? So it's not like directly connected to it. Should I do that? See, I'm not 100% sure now. Now that I think about it, I'm like, should I do it 100% like connected? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna play with it, right? Just because like, I look at it now again, and I'm like, oh, you know what I could do? I'm thinking, because I've seen owls. They'll have, okay, hold on. We're gonna make the beak smaller. This is what I'm gonna do. I've seen this in like some owls. They'll have this, and then like they'll have what's it called? The feathers. Like the feathers will drape down. You know what I'm talking about? Like this. Oh yeah, that's fun. You know, I'm kind of digging that. Yeah, okay. The line work is awful, which is okay. I don't mind. There we go. Look at that. It's a little better. I'm not gonna say it's like awesome, because I like to go over it anyway, so I'm not gonna stress. And then let's do something like that. Yeah, oh no, that last one. Nope. There we go. Let's go back over here on the other side. Yeah, this is actually a really fun design. I'm so happy that someone said I should do a Evo for it. You know? This is like a fun little thing. And I'm gonna leave it like that, where it's like just the one. So you can't see the bottom part, where it's like, you know, there's almost like hiding it. It's hiding the mouth a little bit. And then let's go into, should I make it smaller eyes? I was thinking right now, I feel like the eyes are too big. Give like these huge eyes. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, like, how many times am I gonna do it? Do it as many times as I need. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's it. That is it. This just feels right to me. When I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that feels right. Should I just do this? Oh, that actually kind of looks fun. I like this. I don't know why. It looks goofy, but it looks goofy in like a way that I like. Too bad there are none. Like this doesn't work in my game, my own game. It doesn't really work. But I don't mind. It's just for fun. But I really like the direction this is going. Yeah, look at that. And then we're gonna do like this. He looks so silly. He looks like a little dude. Doesn't look like an owl as much. He's kind of lost the owlness. And then let's add, because I'm making it a little puffed out. Because I'm looking at him like I gave him too much neck, and he shouldn't have had a neck at all. You know, that was not part of the original concept. He wasn't supposed to have a neck. Yeah, look at this guy. Oh, actually, I should take it all the way. Nope. Look at that. And let's do this. Take it over here. Oh. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. And then no. Let's do something like that. I think that one's not too bad. I think he's looking pretty fun, which is like the big thing about fakemon. Fakemon are supposed to be fun, and if you saw, you know. Nope. And let's do the last hand, or last finger. I said hand. wraps. Oh. Oh yeah, this is so fun. Yeah, he's all like wrapped up and with this neck down. Yes, I like this. It's such a fun little design. And then let's do, is this feather realistic? He's gonna hold it with the feather. Has to be off to the side. So I originally did it where it was more like on top. Looking at it, you need to, if you're gonna grip it. Yeah, no, hold it. No, I think these have to be on this side, right? Ah, there it is. That's the shape. We'll just remove this one. Yeah. Okay. So we're doing this. Doing that. Like this. Oh, look at that. And then we're gonna add a little bit more twistiness to it. So I'm trying to imagine it being all twisty like. I think that's not too bad. What do you guys think? No, I think it's too twisty. Or, you know what I mean, like too jagged, not twisty. Let's go. Okay. How distinct are the objects in Pokemon? Like Objectmon. Do they have like the little twirly things? And I'm trying to think if they do have those imagery. Because I feel like they could have it. Okay. So now let's go with the other arm. Jeez, why is it struggling? There, look at that. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Doing this. Doing this live. And then the other ones should go like that, about there. Yeah, it should, the separation should be around here. And then let's do these little ones, these little poofies. Yeah, and I'm actually working on it's like, so like lately I was thinking about it. Because I did a few fakemon videos a while ago. And I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, I should do another one. But that's not really what I want to do. You know, because the whole point of this channel is I can share my game and get to know people and see what they think of, you know, what I'm doing, what are they doing. Like I want to share, I want to get to the point where I can share other people's projects too. I want to be able to, hey, you know, like that's why I do the gaming, where like if you look at my live streams, I've been playing some indies, mainly a lot of Monster Tamers, because I love Monster Tamers. I do play Pokemon. I'm going to be playing Pokemon this Thursday, actually. I'm doing like a Pokemon challenge style video, which I would love if you wanted to. You could hang out. Okay, do this, and do like this. Yeah, that's kind of fun, right? That's not like terrible looking. Do you think it looks ugly? You can tell me if it looks ugly. I will go back. No, actually, let's go back. It is looking a little wonky. I think that looks interesting. Yes, I'm actually really enjoying this design. Let's check it out. Yeah, look at that. I think that's kind of fun. Right? At like first glance, you're like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like a Pokemon. I can imagine Ghost Freak doing something like this. Yeah, like when I look at it, yeah, it looks like a fun Pokemon design. Okay, let's go with the outline. And I go like, why? I like the chunky line. You know, I just do. I like it when you like, makes it feel like a graphic. You know, or it feels like a neat graphic design. Someone tried to call me. I don't know. I don't know them. Didn't pop up as their name or anything. Let's see. All right, look at that. Johnny looking fun. And look at this guy. This guy's gonna look so neat when we finish him. I'm assuming, like, normally they don't do too many gender specific ones, but I feel like this one's gotta be an old man. You know, it's just like it has that old man energy, and I feel like, oh, maybe if I did, okay, so if I was gonna design, like, fully design this as like a Pokemon 4 Game Freak, maybe I would do gender differences. And instead of the goatee, maybe do something else. Or like instead of the mustache, do something else. Not saying women can't have mustaches, but I feel like they're just gonna assume that it's a male. You know? Oops, I was not looking. Okay, let's keep going. Look at that. Oh no, that's not a good stroke. Ooh, there we go. Look at this guy. He's so fun. It's such a fun design. I'm so happy to do an owl. You know, I just love owls, and they're so good looking. They have such a good characteristic. Nope. Look at that. There we go. And ooh, that line looks not nice. Okay, I'm not taking that line. Okay, there we go. That looks a little better. Let's go to the bottom now. We're gonna go over all of this, don't worry. Don't think it's gonna be chunky the whole time. Yeah. Like that. I know it's I know it's not like the Pokemon style. A lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't look like a Poke, or it doesn't have that art style. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. And let's do this. And nope. Nope. Okay. And there we go. Look at this guy. He is so fun and goofy looking. Nope. I feel like he would be at home in Kitakami. I don't know if you played that. The what's it called? The update. The DLC that they had for Scarlet and Violet Teal Mask. I feel like he would do really well there. Like, he could look like he fits in. I don't think he wouldn't be like a pseudo or anything like that. I think he would just be like a regular dude. Like a regular mon. Yeah, look at that. He is so fun. And nope. Here, nope, that's not it either. That's it. So I was thinking about trying out streaming on later nights, but no chatting. I'll see when I do that. Because I have like an idea how to do it. So I could still communicate maybe with people. But I'm not sure yet. And also, I tend to, later at night, I don't know, like I feel like I work a lot slower. But I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I want to work on my game at night. So I have to do that. And I think that would be like a good way of showing off my game. We'll be streaming at night, late at night. Yeah, I think that would be very fun. I'm thinking I probably wouldn't do it every day, the streams, but I was thinking maybe every once in a while. Like maybe I could do like Monday and Friday nights. I think that could be okay. I'll see. I haven't, like I said, I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, look at that. This is oh, he's so goofy. He looks like a fakemon. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna lock it in. Let's see. Yeah, look at this guy. He's so goofy. I love it. Yeah, I like this guy. I can totally imagine him being low in the game, like bouncing around. Okay, I'm gonna just do the flat, and then I'm gonna finish the stream. Just because I looked at the time, I've been on for a little over an hour. I mean, I didn't start like immediately. Obviously, I didn't start immediately into the stream. I did take a little bit. Like I took like a few minutes. But I want to do just get the color. Oops, wrong. Okay, we're gonna do this. And actually, it's such an easy silhouette. Even when I look at it, like he's actually. I didn't intend to make it this like this, but I'm actually very happy with the silhouette. Ba-ding! Look at that. Yeah, that looks so good. The silhouette on this guy is fire. And then let's do. I know I said I was just gonna do the silhouette, but no, hold up. I gotta do this. Oh no, I actually did see an issue right here. A little hole. There we go. Now it is fixed. Yeah, okay. Now let's do this. Mighty fast. Just so I can get, I just want to see the color down. There we go. Look at this guy. He is so fun. What is this? It's like a lot. I gotta like go back and fix it next time. You know, and it is one of those things where like I'll probably, because I only do the drawing once a week. You know, the drawing streams once a week, so I'll be like, oh, like, why did I do it this way? It looks so messy. But I shall do it. I'll fix it next week. I promise I will not touch it outside of stream. Realize I probably should stream more, like a lot more often, but it's, you know, it's, I was thinking maybe do the bottom with a little gray, right? I think it'd be interesting. Oh no, maybe this should be gray. What do you think? That's not bad. Hold up, let's do that. I'm kind of digging originally I did the red on the bottom, but I'm kind of liking the bottom being red. And not red, being gray. Like it cuts up the silhouette a little bit. And let's do the pink. Just like I said, I'm gonna fix it next time. We're not trying to be precious with this. I just want to see the color down. Yeah, look at that guy. That's gonna be so fun. There it is. Thinking. By chance, his fingers are also right here. Let's go with the fingers. Okay, let's do the inside of the hand. Ooh, look at this guy. This guy is so good. Inside of the wing. It's a lot of this pinkish white. I think this will be so visually interesting in 3D. Yeah, look at that. Right? I think it's kind of cool. We will finish this next time. Just wanted to get the colors down just to see how it looked. And I think this is a really cool and fun design. Or am I just imagining it? Let's do, actually hold up. I know you're like, I thought you were done. I know, I thought I was done too, but after I looked at it, I'm like, I didn't do the eyes. How am I gonna leave without coloring in the base of the eyes. Do that. Oh. And I change, like, when you look at the original sketch and this one, you're like, oh, it changed a bit. It's like, yeah, I know it did. It did definitely change a bit. Okay, let's do, we'll go, like I said, next week we'll do it. We'll fix all of this up, make it less sloppy, change the line thickness and etc. Anyways, I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Like, seriously, for anyone who watches this later, you know, it's a pleasure. I love that you're interested in what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. Liking the video really helps. Sharing it with your friends, subscribing. If you're really interested, I have a Discord. You can go in there. It should be in the description. I'm pretty sure I got checked it multiple times and no one's told me it wasn't. So it should be there. The description's on the bottom. You can go into the Discord, hang out. There's not too much going on yet, but I'll see more as more people go in. I want to maybe do some fun activities with people, you know, like challenges, and maybe I could even chat. Maybe after stream, maybe we could chat with people. Maybe later on I'll do stuff like that. Anyways, like I said, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hope you have a wonderful day and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.